So we go to reports.
No, it's not reports.
Customers.
Customers. Then you manage. After you have somebody that purchases the club, it's gonna create an unknown.
Okay.
So you would go to edit that one.
So
but
one
in this,
unknown.
Yeah, but in this case, we don't have anybody that's on there, so we're just gonna put that, right? First thing would be to put their name, you know.
John. Last name is Iman. R-A-A-N-A-N.
All right. This would have their credit card number because you already swiped it over there, right? Okay. You would fill in their zip code and all that, their address, home contact phone number. That's if they want to give it. They don't have to, by force, give you all this information. But let's say later on you want to do where you're giving special promotions. Hey, you know what? We're gonna give a free wash on October 23rd.
Email from here too?
You can get an email from them. Yes.
No, can we do email blasts from here? Like create a campaign and send emails to all of them, or no?
Not too sure. Well, that's Louis on there right now. All right. Once that person is added here, you want to add a vehicle to them. So you're going to change it to California. Whatever their vehicle license plate is, California. We're going to give them 1, 2, 3, 4 KG. Site, it's Matt's because that's your car wash. You put Honda. Put Ford. Then you can put year 2012. You can put the color if you want to. You don't have to put it every single thing, but the more information that you have, the better. Color, let's put black. And then this is where your RFID tag will go, right here. RFID tag number. This is the number that we just put into his car right now. So you're gonna type that in there. 1084149.
Let me just change all this.
Okay.
Okay, and then what about the barcode?
Barcode, you don't have to worry about that. That's not for you guys. Then you're gonna go to Club. Club is already gonna have it right there. It's already gonna have it because that person already purchased that.
Yeah.
So
basic.
I told you that you want to give them the basic, right? So you're gonna give them the basic.
And you can edit this later. Right?
You can edit this later. You can put up September 30th, and then billing status is active. So that means that he's already a member. His expiration date is on the 30th of September. He's gonna get charged on the 31st of September.
Okay. So it's always one day after
their expiration date.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Basically, that's it. All you have to do is hit save, and that's it. If you're gonna update a credit card,
what's customer groups?
Go back.
Your families.
Where is it?
Go back.
Go back.
Was it under?
It's the third time. Customer information. Customer
groups. Houston profiles. I'll ask Louis about that right now. But I think you can group family members too.
Okay.
If somebody cancel it, why do we cancel it?
You just go in here. You see where his status it says active. Okay, let's open up the other one.
Come on.
You go into his information. It says status active, and then you can terminate them. Terminate them means that they're not gonna come back anymore. The only issue with that is that once you terminate somebody, you can't reactivate them. You have to create a new. You just have to create a new one.
Okay.
You could also put them in suspended mode. Suspended mode means that they're going to be gone for 2 months, but they're going to come back, and that would stop auto billing. But once you put them back to active, it's going to auto bill them again.
Can I delete them or no?
Yes, you can. You can. If you go back, and then you go down here, you highlight him. You can actually hit the red X to retire the customer. Retire means delete. It's the same thing.
Okay.
About updating the credit card. You see where this green button right here, recurring ID? You hit that, it's going to ask you, is credit card present? You're going to hit yes, and then it's going to tell you to swipe the card. You swipe the card, and it's going to update his credit card information there, the new credit card.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
The only other thing is that it might ask you sometimes to log in here. And remember, you're going to have a cashier username with the password, whatever you guys want to create it. it might ask them to log in so that they can do that, change those, update those credit cards. But it's nothing really,
Difficult.
yeah, difficult to do.
Okay.
And once we're ready, we'll configure this however you want to. Because I know you want to. I know you don't want to have it up. The whole thing right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But
This
yeah.
will happen like after the customer did the wash.
After
right?
the customer
It's gonna
comes
come
back,
yeah.
when he buys the wash, it's gonna tell him, all right, please go through, get your wash, but come back and see the attendant after you're done. So that customer can go, he can, whatever, vacuum his car and then come back, so you guys can go and put the RFID number on there. Okay?
What
All
else?
right. Let's go into the tunnel now. Got a question?
Before we go, if they want to do cash here, I mean, supposedly one of the guys are working here and they want to get cash and processor here, can they do it?
Yes. They got a cash drawer right here.
So
Yeah.
they will handle the cash
Yes.
through here,
Mhm.
and at the end of the night, will give us summary of which customer what cash and what it.
Yes. It will give you a full report on what they took out, what they ringed up. If they ringed up a number 1 wash, number 2 wash, number $16 wash, it'll give you everything. We also got to talk about these buttons right here. Are you going to give cashiers the ability to refund by themselves?
No.
Or do they have to get approved by a manager?
Approved by that.
Okay, all right. There's also payout free wash. Let's say something happens where they go through the wash and they say, oh, you know what, my car's still dirty, blah, 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 blah. You want to give them a free wash or a rewash? You would hit here. And then this is because right now the user that's logged in doesn't have all the rights.
That's how gonna get through the manager.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. But just so that you know,
Yeah.
after they hit free wash, rewash, it's gonna tell them whether they want to do a free wash to somebody as a courtesy, or if it's gonna do a rewash. All your free washes and rewashes are still logged into your reports.
Okay.
So you'll be able to see if a manager is giving 100 free washes today. You'll be able to check them out and see, hey, why did you give 10 free washes? What happened?
Okay.
That way you guys have control of all the washes they're going through.
And
Let's
then
go into the tunnel.
basically we can from our cameras and
Exactly,
everything,
to
they
see who it was.
control who came in.
You never
or
know.
even
It could be that he has all his cousins come in and he wants to give them free washes. You guys will be able to know exactly the time and the date that those washes happened too, because it's going to show it as a
We
transaction.
have a camera that will give us
Is there any option that I wanna send we have a special, I wanna know all my customers know. Can I send a special that
He's gonna
all
ask
the- all
email
the-
blast or something.
Email blast. We'll talk about that. I need to ask. I need to ask.